Hello everybody, welcome back to the Tech Wizard channel. This is Nate here today. Today I've got a pretty cool video for you guys. This is going to be the first episode in a really small series about upgrading my PC. Basically all we're doing today is I'm going to be painting some parts, I'm going to be installing some really cool lights, and I'm going to be talking about what I'm going to be doing in the rest of this series. So, that being said, let's get started with the video. But if you close your eyes... Alright, so the first thing I did was I painted some of the PC parts. I painted the SD drive trays in the case, and I also painted that bar on the side of the S340 case. So basically just painted the case, but I painted it blue to match the accents on the graphics card and to match the sticker on the Intel cooler. Unfortunately, I could not find paint in the color of the RAM because it's kind of like a purpley blue and it was really hard to find. I looked a lot of places and I couldn't find any of that color, so I just ended up going with the blue to match the other accents. They were really easy to paint. All I did was lay them out on some cardboard and then just spray paint them like you'd spray paint anything else. I did it once, front and back obviously, and then waited a couple days and I did it again, and they turned out perfectly. Then all I had to do was just take off the side panels and screw them back on. The SD drives were like really extremely easy to screw in. You literally just had to put like two thumb screws in and it was like super easy. And then the bar took a little trouble, but I eventually got it in and it looks really nice. I'm really satisfied with how it turned out. Alright, so here's for the main part of the video. I installed some LEDs on the sides of the window of the S340 case, and there was two LEDs. There was two LEDs I found on Amazon. There was this one, which was about $18, I'm pretty sure. I'm not exactly sure. There'll be a link below. And there was a really cheaper one, and it was kind of like a crappier version. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to go more money and do this or go the cheaper version and do that. I'm very happy I did this one. This turned out really well. On the back of the box here, it just shows some of the items. Basically, all we've got inside is the controller, which is like the power brick and everything. There's the 12 volt 4-pin power cable that connects to the controller. This is what gives it power. It all runs through the power supply, so you don't really have to run any wires outside of your computer, which is really, really nice. The controller has an extension cable on it so that you can reach one of the LED strips farther away if you need to. I ended up using that actually. And it also includes the two LED strips, which are magnetic, but I would recommend, once you figure out where you want them, to use the 3M tape as well. And then, obviously, last but not least, the controller, which is very nice. It has a lot of modes, which I'll go over later. Alright, so I'm going to take off the side panels here and basically just put the LEDs on. It took me a little bit to figure out where they were going to go because the sides of the case cover up a lot of the panel, but I ended up figuring out where I could put it, and after I got it settled, I used the 3M tape to actually finally stick it down so that it would stay. I apologize for the bad lighting in this scene. I had to record it at night, and I didn't have that much light in my room. I don't have any studio lights yet, which I really want to get soon and do some videos about. Hopefully that will be coming in soon. I'm not really sure. So on this back panel here, we basically have to plug in the 4-pin connector to the power supply, make sure it's the 12 volt 4-pin connector, and then I can just hide the little power box inside the cable box by the power supply, and I routed the S340 lets you route the cables up through the bottom of the case, which is really nice. I love this case so much just for that reason. I taped down the cable going to the first LED strip on the left side of the case, which worked out perfectly, and I originally had the right side mounted all the way around the bottom with the extension cable, but you could see it and it looked really bad and I didn't like it, so I ended up going up through the back of the case and then over on the top so that it was not visible, and it basically looks perfect. After you've done all that, you just need to make sure that this receiver here, you're able to see it with the remote, and that way the remote will be able to obviously change the colors and do what it's meant to do. After I did all that, all I had to do was put on the side panels and then it was good to go. I just turned my computer on. There was no software or anything like that at all. All you have to do is just turn your computer on and turn the LEDs on with the remote. It looks really, really nice and I'm very satisfied with it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really am so glad that I decided to go with this brand and not the other one. I definitely will leave a link below if you guys want some. It turned out really nice, and I think LEDs are just the perfect way to take your computer up a whole nother level. Because even though it's not hardware that makes your computer run faster, it makes it look way better and just way more clean. And I highly recommend getting some for your PC if you have a window on it. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making this video. This is one of my favorite videos I've done so far. I plan to do another episode or maybe two in the future, and I also, what I'm going to be doing in those, I basically have to run Ethernet through my entire house, and I'm going to buy some new routers, which is not going to be obviously part of the computer, but it's going to make the internet on the computer run faster. So that'll be fun. I have to run like 100 feet of Ethernet cable. It's pretty insane. I'm getting some switches in my room so I can have multiple computers with my friends and stuff. It's going to be really nice. I cannot wait. And another episode I want to do is I want to make custom backplates for graphics cards, and I want to teach you guys how to do that too. It shouldn't be too hard. I'm going to be using some fiberglass, and I'm going to try and print my logo onto some of them, which is going to be really, really nice. I'm very, very, very excited about that. If you guys are excited about that, leave a like down below. It really helps me out and helps me decide if you guys really enjoy these videos or not. And if you're not following me on social media, go follow me on Instagram at the.tech.wizard. And if you have any advice at all on how I can improve my videos, please leave a comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.